The boy accidentally peed on his mother. Unexpectedly, the next day white fuzz grew where the urine had soaked in. She noticed stiff white whiskers growing around her mouth. Even stranger, her teeth became sharp and pointed. She seemed to be slowly turning into a dog. At night, as Mary was about to wash up, she suddenly felt a dull pain in her pelvis. She lifted her clothes, looked in the mirror, and saw a swollen lump where the fuzz had grown. A light touch sent a sharp pain through her. Frightened, she grabbed a needle and pierced the abscess. To her shock, she pulled out a 30-centimeter long white strand of fur. That day at the supermarket, she suddenly realized her sense of smell was unusually sharp. She could detect 8 different spices in a simple piece of cheese. This made her wonder if she was actually turning into a dog, just like her mother years ago. As a child, she once saw her mother walk onto the lawn in the middle of the night. Her mother staggered forward, growling before dashing off in the form of a beast. That day, she took her son to the park and was suddenly surrounded by a pack of dogs. They sniffed her affectionately as if greeting one of their own. Even stranger, she could understand their language. Mary began to suspect she was mutating into a dog, so she went to the library to do some research. She asked the staff if there were any books about women evolving into dogs. The staff assumed she was just stressed from raising a child. They handed her a book about women transforming into birds and myths, telling her to go home and relax. At home, Mary read about the protagonist who, after giving birth and fulfilling her human duty, returned to the forest, built a nest, and left behind the worries of daily life. Seeking freedom and a new beginning, Mary felt as if she was drawn into the story. She imagined herself soaring freely as a bird, but her dream was soon shattered by her son's voice. Later, Mary took her son to a restaurant for dinner. As she ate, she suddenly dropped her fork uncontrollably. She leaned down and tore into her food with her mouth. She even let out a few barks. People around her stared as if she were insane. Mary finally realized she had lost control. She quickly composed herself, wiped her mouth, and acted as if nothing had happened. However, she failed to notice that her habits and appearance were slowly shifting towards that of a dog.